Welcome to Tusks and Tales, where the stories run deep, the dogs run harder, and the hunt's got more heart than height. From the swamps to the hill country, we're bringing you the voices of real dog men and women who live for the chase, the bond and the bark that breaks the silence. This show is powered by the best in the game, hardcorehogdogs.com, cut vests, collars, and gear built by dog men for dog men. Use code Tusks and Tales for a discount that'll outlast your boots. Hog Tunnel headlamps. When the lights go out, these bad boys turn the woods back on, bright, tough, and made for the thicket. 2B Hog Dogs. Two brothers, one passion, breeding heart, drive, and handle into every dog that hits the woods. Reach out to Kenneth and Tkeil Smith and let them know that you heard him on this podcast. Boars and Broads, where the hog dog lifestyle meets the back road attitude. Use code TNT at checkout and wear it proud. TheBestDogProducts.com, keeping your pack healthy and ready. From flea pills to wormers and everything in between, they've got what your dogs need at prices that make sense. Use code T and T for a discount at checkout. That would be the and sign. Dirty South Calls, built for the woods, tuned by a dog man. Contact Hunter Ledger or message their page and use code T and Tails for a deal that'll make your next hunt sing. So leash up your pack, grab your light, and ride with us. This is Tusks and Tales, where every hunt tells a story and every story's got tusks.
It's a big ass one. Holy shit. That's a fucking good one.
What's going on, everybody? We got a new episode, and this is something new we're going to be doing here. We're going to do a Tusks and Tales podcast episode, and we're currently on a live hunt right now. I don't know if anybody's ever listened to a live hunt on the podcast, but I'm going to tell you everybody we got here. We got Colby Bushnell, Kenneth and Tkeil Smith with 2B Hog Dogs. They got a young gentleman with them. I'm not going to say his name just because he's a younger kid. And then we got Tanner Simpson and his old lady. So I'm going to pass this around. We're going to do some bullshit and talk about how the hunt went this morning. And I'm actually going to start off with Tkeil because he was the first one. How many hogs are we at right now, by the way? Here we go, Tkeil.
I think that last one was number 4.
Okay, so yeah, we're at number 4. Let's talk about that first hog we went to. Well, I mean, what'd you think?
That was rough.
Yeah. Guys, we had a hog that was probably, I don't know, how much did you think it weighed? 30, 40 pounds?
It wasn't big enough to be crawling as long as we did.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing crazy, but funny story, I get in there and I'm up front a little bit, and Tkeil's to the left of me, I'm on the right, and Tkeil's sitting there, and he's like, man, what's it look like? I'm like, I don't know, man, I think it's big. I'm like, get a bulldog in here.
Yeah, when it charged, my dogs bailed out like it was a good hog, and we're sitting there. I called Kenneth. I said, hey, hurry up with the bulldog. Well, about a minute or two goes by. Alan goes, hey, call him back. I said, why? It's about 40 pounds. I'm just going to catch it. It's not real big.
Yeah, so see, we got a dog hanging already. Get up there, son. He been jumping out the damn buggy all day. But, yeah, no, we got in there. We ended up tying the hog. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was actually fun. It was a good intro to the day. The young gentleman got to partake in dispatching of the hog properly.
His first hog?
That was his first hog. What'd you think of it, Tkeil? What'd he think of it? Hey, bud, you want to come tell your story about your first hog, or you want to hunt? Okay. He's going to look for trash. He's having a blast out here. But, yeah, I mean, it was a great time. What else did we do in there? The kid got to dispatch of his first hog. We
got hung up several times.
Oh yeah, trying to get out. Yeah, we were wet. We come out.
Don't if y'all ever hunt with Alan, don't follow him through the woods.
And I'm sure y'all have heard that plenty from my wife. Now, on the second hog, who was there for the second hog, y'all?
Three-legged hog.
Three-legged.
Yeah, it was me, you, Kenneth, and Colby.
Okay. Yeah, Colby can talk about his bulldog. Actually, we're just updating y'all with how the hunt's going, and then we'll get to some bullshit here in a minute. Colby and I was in Shit, it wasn't hard to get to. It was a pretty easy walk, Colby, but you had a big milestone with your dog, your bulldog. You want to talk about her a little bit? Say, let them know how she is, how old she is, how she's been progressing, how many hogs she's been on.
No, she's 2. She's progressing very well. And I had a little spell with her for a little while where she's missing a little bit, but she really ain't had a chance to learn everything she needs to learn on some small hogs. She's been on big hogs. It's just luck of the draw, I guess. But she went through a little spell of missing, so we dialed back on some safety stuff, and she's earned her stripes back where she can wear that again. And no, I just started. I wanted the off lead deal because the last bulldog I had, he was off lead, and man, I messed with her one time, and she just picked up on it on the off lead part walking into the bay. Well, today we caught that little shoat. It was no big hog or nothing like that, and she walked in. I sent her. She caught, pulled her off, and we was able to do what we wanted to with the hog after that, and she stayed back. Didn't want to mess with it again, and she's making a pretty good dog. I ain't gonna say she's the best one yet. She's still got some catching to prove, but as far as a handle wise, I think she's probably one of the best handle bulldogs I've ever owned.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, I witnessed this firsthand hunting with these gentlemen, and I can't thank him enough for allowing me to come out here. And I did witness that firsthand. I mean, he had a good handle on that bulldog. You told me a little while ago, you and I was talking, you said 12 hogs she's been on?
After that, probably maybe 12 now. I think I said 8 or 9 earlier today.
So, yeah.
And then she's caught them 2. The last 2, or that hog and the last one we just caught, she's caught them 2. She wasn't needed to catch them by no means, but
she did her job and did it very well. So we was down, just to give everybody kind of the setting of what we were dealing with. They were down in a bottom. That second one was in a bottom, right? When we got in there,
both of what she caught.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, they were in a bottom, and I mean, it was the way that the Kenneth and Tkeil's dogs. Which 2 dogs was in there bait up?
Not hitting Dixie.
Not Head and Dixie, he said. I'm pretty sure that did. Yeah, it picked up. But he said Not Head and Dixie was in there. Man, I walked into that bay, and it was phenomenal on the handle that these guys do have on their dogs. And you can't really understand it without coming and watching it. I mean, it was phenomenal. They got in there. The hog was caught. They got them dogs out of there. Back to what the scene kind of was like, and the terrain. It was thick around. It was an easy walk to. It was on a pasture side. It was down in a bottom, but I don't know if it was cut down in there or something, but there was a pasture side on the left, so it was a pretty easy walk to get in there, but then it was probably a 2-foot drop down.
There's a little hardwood thick bottom that went through there alongside of a pipeline that budded up to a pasture.
Okay.
And they was right off side of the little pipeline where it corners up to the pasture. And that little bottom the little gully is what I call them around here.
Yeah. They man, them dogs did some work on that one for sure. They did real good. It was a 3-legged hog. It was amazing because we just got done talking about that earlier.
Fresh too.
Yeah, and someone else caught one. Is that what we was talking about?
Yeah, Tkeil.
Tkeil caught one before, and we was just talking about a 3-legged hog. So, with that being said, at that point, Colby and I ran to the store real quick. So, we got that while we were. Oh no, that's the cars. Damn it. I got distracted again. But we ran to the store for a second to get some beverages, and in the meantime, they messaged us, said they ended up catching a good hog. And who all was in there on that one?
Oh, I think
Everybody but us.
Yeah, here, let's. I'm gonna let Kenneth and Tanner talk about that one.
Yeah, we pulled up, to a gas line and was trying to figure out where he's going to drop. And we pulled up to the fence, and I think it's barbed wire fence, and went to go towards the corner of the pasture and look up and see a hog running across. Actually, a pretty good hog, and it was two of my puppies. I think one of Tanner's dogs.
Puppy and that plot dog of mine.
Yeah.
Can you tell
me
that dog's name?
That Oakdale dog, and the Oakdale dog's the plot dog, and I'm hunting a 1.5 year, 2-year-old puppy for an older man that he went in there too.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty decent hog that crossed it. We couldn't tell what it was, but it seemed to be, I'd say 180, 200.
He was
Looked to be a pretty good hog anyhow, but anyhow, we dropped some dogs on it and they left out. And not sure if they got slung off on a different hog, but it seemed to be a different looking hog. And they baited probably, what was it, 500, 600, 700 yards?
Yeah.
And seemed to be a different looking hog, color wise anyway, and size.
Yeah, but the hog that crossed was blonde, yellow, whatever you want to call it, with spotted hog. And the hog that they ended up baying was a darker colored spotted, but it wasn't the same hog.
Was it a boar hog or a sow?
No, it was a sow.
It was
the one we caught was
so we're on 3 sows and a boar, right?
Yeah. The last one was a boar hog?
Yeah, and it's cut. Well, we weren't here for it. Talk about it a little bit. The walk-in, who walked in, how bad was it?
Well, I hope we don't got to go back. It was bad.
Yeah, that's right.
We eased back around actually to where we originally started, and the trail, one of the main trails we dropped off of, led us closer to where they ended up bayed, and so we get back around there and end up getting, I think, about 120 yards from them.
Yeah.
And
so
thought this was going to be easy. It wasn't so easy. It wasn't far.
It
It wasn't a far walk.
It was easy about for 30 yards.
Yeah,
probably.
but Lord at the briars, freaking, I don't know, they were rough. But anyhow, we got in there, and of course that one was in the creek too. And like Tanner said, it was. I don't believe it was the hog that crossed.
Yeah.
I think so. I believe so.
All 4 hogs been in the
first one might not have been the one.
If it wasn't in it, it was pretty close too.
It was close.
The one that Tkeil and I went in on was not.
But it was awfully close. Like, they got something going on with that creek.
Yeah.
But anyhow, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't know. Like Tanner said, it was probably 130, 140 pound sow. Don't believe it was the hog that crossed on us, and that makes me think it was a pretty good boar hog slinging us off on sows or whatever.
Yeah.
And caught that hog, and one of them, actually I think it was Knothead that left back out, and I didn't realize it. Come back over here to where we started from and ended up baying again. And I'm guessing it was that boar hog y'all just caught.
Yeah, that's correct. We can hear all of us. I'm curious. So guys, this hunt it's been going good. It's been fun. There's a few things I want to talk to Kenneth about here a little bit, talk about his dogs a little bit, and then I'm going to come over to Tanner and let him introduce himself here in just a minute. Just so everybody has already heard Colby, they've already heard Tkeil, they've already heard they've already heard Kenneth as well. So with that being said, I want Kenneth to come over here whenever he gets. Guys, we're hunting, by the way, so keep in mind. I want him to come over and kind of explain a little bit about his dogs, if he don't mind. I'm gonna take. We're passing around mics right now. But yeah, Kenneth, talk to us a little bit. We've been seeing that you've kind of been favoring that old knothead dog. Am I correct?
Yeah, in a way. I would say he's probably my best nose right now. And all these dogs I'm hunting are, like I told you this morning, I want to say 16, 17 months old.
Yeah,
and,
they're impressive. They are.
Yeah,
they're impressing me. I'm going to tell y'all this. Look, and y'all know how I am about the yellow dogs. I'm not talking bad about anybody else's yellow dogs. I'm not by any means. I don't want anybody to think that by the way I'm saying on this podcast, but there's very few that I've seen that produce like that. Sorry, go out and hunt and produce the hogs the way these are. I'd put these up, man. I told him when he pulled up, they got some ears to them. Y'all, I'm going to argue with Kenneth. I think he's breeding about 7/8 clawed into them and then painting them yellow.
Not it actually. Them two right there in the box has got probably around the 8th. That's the mama to him, Dixie. She's probably so she's around the quarter plot.
Okay.
And Knothead, he may have some down the line. He may have some hound down the line, but it's not much. But he's definitely going to be my best nose. He's got my best nose. He's not my fastest dog. You'll never see me drop him on purpose with them right there, Honey and Brownie, or Dixie, because they'll just run off and leave him.
Yeah.
And but as far as putting him on the older track, he's my go-to dog. And him and Dixie's running a close race and relay, and he especially if there's he bays a hog and knows there's another one around, he's pretty quick about leaving out again, getting on another one, kind of like he did on that last one.
So, we've been talking about all these dogs and whatnot, especially where all these come from, and you've been mentioning Grizz a lot.
Yeah.
Clearly everybody can tell here that you miss this dog and what you talk about him. Are you seeing any of the same things being done by these dogs that you've seen out of him, or do you think it's not even close?
No.
We can let him tell some stories about it. Let him talk with Colby. Colby's seen him too. You know what I mean?
I've seen him once.
It's really just, not even that I'm just talking him up to be that good of a dog. It's just little things I paid attention to, like the handle. Man, he made you go by yourself. He made it way easier than it probably should have been, and which even in the long run made it more fun. And these dogs, I love them to death. I freaking kind of like Jack Tyler said on his podcast. I can't even hardly work without thinking about dogs, but they also aggravate me pretty dang quick too. So, I kind of got to watch myself with them, kind of try to create my own limits with them, and as far as how quick I get aggravated. But man, I catch myself trying to compare him. Well, he done this, or I could call him out 400 yards or 300 yards. If he could hear me say get out, he was coming to me. And I get these young dogs kind of wired up. They go out there and bay or something, and I want to get them out, and they don't come out and get aggravated. And I just kind of catch myself.
The only thing different I see from knothead to Grizz is the callback.
Yeah, he don't.
But everything else is the same. You send him by himself, he's going by himself.
Yeah.
You pointed out earlier the little quirks he's got about Grizz would take when he figure out a dog was already on that and go take his own track, whatever. Right. But which I ain't watching knothead on a Gorman or nothing. But
he's the complete opposite.
I can't say much because I've only hunted with Grizz one time. But the one time I did hunt with him, he amazed the shit out of me with the way that he turned him loose. We just caught a hog in there probably 30, 45 minutes before that. We just circled back, and I'd been on his ass about not turning him loose. And finally, he turned him loose, sent him in there. He went in there and bayed, passed everything up, went in there and bayed, and the bottom fell out. Started raining.
Mm-hmm. He was a complete opposite as far as, like Colby said, he's running, and he may end up with a better nose than Grizz. I don't know. And he's showing signs of having a pretty fair nose.
The only difference I see is the handle.
Yeah. Now
knothead's got a handle on him, but it's you can see Grizz run across this gas line right here. I call it a pipeline. Run across this pipeline, and he could whistle at Grizz, and Grizz would stop. He could be from here to you, which is about 3 foot behind the hog. And Kenneth could whistle at him and make him come back to him. He dead stop, turn around, come back.
And that wasn't no stimulation training, shocking, toning. That was just a dog with a brain on him. And I think it's got a lot to do with it as far as me expecting these other dogs to do it. They just, I guess the gears don't turn like his did. Yeah. But as far as now, I could put a hog cross right here in front of us. I could put let's just say a dog's running it, and you put Grizz on it, he might run that track 100 yards, and I don't know if he just could smell a dog on it or just know it was a covered track or whatever. I don't know, but he would get off of that track. He wasn't fool with it. Yeah. And he would get off of that track. Knothead, if a dog goes out there and circles for 45 minutes, makes 150 loops, he's probably gonna make the same exact loops, and that part aggravates me. But he's a puppy, and
we're live. They know it's not like we're scheduled.
No, she's probably just wanting that. But anyhow,
she gonna hear that.
But as far as just hunting and nose and he may even be a better relay dog than that Grizz dog I had. He would relay, but he's pretty good about just leaving out. But
I wonder if this one can hear me while I talk about that relay real quick. He's got to take the call. But hey, y'all, I do want to touch base on that real quick when he talks about the relay and whatnot. I've seen some impressive stuff. Colby and I was just in on this last bay, and Y'all got to understand what I was witnessing, okay? I know, we got 100 million people that are going to sit there and say, Well, I can cut one out. My dogs are already cut out on something else. No. These dogs, they were a little wore out on this last one. It was pretty cool.
They had it made for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget to mention that. They did have it made for a while. And
I ain't gonna lie, we knew it was a smaller hog. We was kind of pussyfooting around on trying to find a good route in there instead of fighting through a thicket like the first hog we made this morning.
Yeah. So we were, like Colby said, we were trying to get a better way in there. Colby ended up, Colby and I was down there, and I don't know, what would you say that drop was? I don't know, 4 foot? We was having to pull each other up. Or, we had to pull.
Well, I'm 6'1", so it was probably about 5 foot, because it was about right there at my shoulders. I got a pretty good head. It's about a foot long, so I'd say that.
Yes. We was down there, or he was down there. He went ahead and barred the hog and just cut him out regular right in front of that dog, and it was like, hey, come on. And on top of that, y'all, his bulldog that we just got done talking about.
Yeah, that was another milestone.
Handle. Yeah. Talk about her. Tell him what she did on that one.
I walked in there, and it was in the water. I climbed the log, and Tanner, what's them trees that Uncle Randy talks about, them little green thorn bushes
that make you itch or whatever?
Yeah.
The one with thorns on?
Yeah, it starts with a P, I think.
Orange trees?
Yes. Yeah. It's a wild orange tree. It's whatever makes a fucking lemon or a orange or something. I don't remember what it is.
Well, hold on. Let me stop him there real quick because we know this part of the story, but I want to tell everybody one of the funny parts. That the younger kid that's with us, he's probably 11, and we let him go in there with us, man. And he cracked me up. He was completely once Colby goes, "Hey, don't touch him; they'll make you itch." This kid, I mean, he would have crawled through a freaking brick wall of briar thickets if that makes any sense to avoid that. He's like, "It's gonna get." And I said, "Bud, come on, you're all right. Let's go around this way, you know." And he was able to get around that tree. He didn't get poked or anything, so that was positive, you know. This kid's been having a blast, man.
He's done took over.
Yeah, he's blowing it. Yeah, we're about to give him the dogs and the Garmin and just. Level 2 barking. Yeah, that's gonna be our little inside joke between us. But yeah, when y'all hear the level 2, level 3, level 4, yeah, just remember where it comes from.
Back to the pipeline.
Yeah. Let's go back to the pipeline. Drop the dogs. But all right, Colby. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let's talk about your milestone that you just hit. Another one with your bulldog. That was freaking awesome to see.
No, we walked in there again. It was another hog that I didn't need her on. We could have caught it without the bulldog. Hell, the cur dogs caught it for a little while, backed up bait again. So I know we could have talked them into catching it again, but we walked in there and walked up to that. We walked down the edge of the field, and they's probably 75 yards off the edge of that field bait.
Yeah.
And I sent her from the field. She walked in all the way beside me, all the way up to the field. We stopped, and I made Adam and that boy stop and let her sit there for a second, and I sent her on command. She went in there, and she caught. We got in there, and I walked that log, got all poked up by, I cannot think of the name of them little trees. Walked that log, jumped down, and grabbed her. I grabbed the bulldog to pull the hog to me so I didn't have to get wet. Well, somehow I ended up still getting soaking wet.
Dude, he was knee down.
All the way up to my knees.
I'm like, what part? I'm like, do I need to jump in?
Well, I pulled her off of it, and we already worked on it earlier, pulling off. And she don't mess with it no more, and she done good with that. Well, I wanted to see what she do whenever I turn her loose because she stays by me. I tried getting Alan to call her up there, but she wouldn't go to him. She wanted to stay by me. Mm-hmm. And I said, to hell with it. We're going to figure out what's going to happen. Well, I threw Alan my Garmin just in case. I was making sure I didn't say Adam.
Yeah. He's been getting my name mixed up all day. But
it's backwards. I'm dyslexic, man.
It's all right.
But no, I threw in my Garmin just in case. Then I barred the hog, turned him back loose, and she never left, never even acted like she wanted to. Besides, whenever I almost fell on her because my feet got stuck, she acted like she wanted to run to him, and I grabbed her just out of instinct, but she was just trying to get away from me because that's a lot of man falling on top of her, I reckon.
She done something that's pretty impressive for me this morning.
Here, hold on.
Looked at you.
The three-legged hog.
Here, start. Let him know, Kenneth, one more time.
This Colby's bulldog. She done something that's pretty impressive. I think it was the second hog. That'd be the second hog we caught.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we walk up there and Colby does the same thing he just described on this last hog and send her in there. We catch it. Anyhow, we tie the hog up and coming out and we set the hog down and just kind of gathering back up and talking. And when she walks up to the hog. She's still loose. She's still loose at this point. She walks up to the hog, just sniffs it, looks at it, checks it out, and just keeps going on about her business. I mean, this is a catch dog, a bulldog.
Yeah.
That hasn't been messed with anything like that. I mean, I've messed with her on the
only ones I've seen do that, which was very, very seldom. Very few. I had a lot of time put in them, so I'll give you that.
I ain't got no time put in her really. I mean, hell, I've got at this point maybe 11 or 12 hogs caught behind her.
I think we were just talking about it when we last time we hunted. You had her, and she a different dog.
I got 11 to 12 hogs caught behind her, and I didn't start messing with her. Me and Tanner, the night I got her, me and Tanner caught 2 hogs with her, and then I lied to you earlier. That big hog I caught, that wasn't her first hog. That was her first big hog, and then I went back to back. It was just big hogs, and she went on her little missing deal, and I don't know what it was. I watched her. She'd smoke them. I don't know if she's getting thrown or what. I mean, she wasn't like a typical miss where they fly over the top of them or skid down the side of them. And she was hitting them. And that's whenever I ungraduated her from. People's going to talk shit about this. I ungraduated from her vest.
Yep. No, he did. Hey, y'all, there's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't feel like she's worthy about it.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, she's on the verge of being gone.
Well, she definitely stepped it up from what I've seen, especially handle wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the last hog I caught with her, I was by myself. I sent her out the back of the buggy. That red jip I got, Honda, she winded, and my male dog, they went in there and bayed a little old sow, probably about the size of that last one caught, 80, 100 pounds, something like that. And I sent her out the back of the buggy. She went in there and caught, which they had already started catching. They'd catch her for a little bit back up bay. I just sent her just to build her confidence up because she ain't got very many hogs under her belt. She is too, but she ain't been messed with the whole bunch.
Yeah.
I bought her from a guy that I know pretty well. And
well, can you tell them kind of? They might not be able to hear me. I don't care, but can you tell them a little bit about maybe what she's bred with, real quick?
I have no idea, man. As far as I know, she came from the pound.
I didn't hold it. I just clicked on accident.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know what she's bred with. As far as I know, she came from the fucking pound.
Oh, okay. So when you got her, you didn't. She wasn't game bred or nothing like that, to your knowledge.
Not to my knowledge. I mean, you look at her, she's game bred, and the guy I got her from said she was game bred, had some game dog in her, but she's a fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's fine. She's fine in her frog hair. Probably one of the best looking bulldogs I've ever owned.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell Colby straight up. She does need to hit the treadmill, Colby.
Why?
She looks like a buffed up wiener dog.
Hey,
she be wobbling in there, smoke that hog. You add some weight to her.
Well, I'll be wobbling in there too. I'm out of shape. She matches my speed. I got to keep her on the scraps.
No, she does good, man. She is. She. I was impressed when Colby told me that part, and y'all know about the vest shit. I don't care what anybody's got to say about that. You hunt your own style. I've hunted with plenty of people that don't put a vest on their dog. They believe they got.
I got her vest with me. It's in the back of the buggy. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah, he does. But I get it. Some people start out that way. That's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong.
Which the last hog I caught with her, she earned her stripes back where I'd put the vest back on her. I ain't gonna say she didn't. She did, but not the last hog. The last hog I caught before we came hunting today, she did earn her stripes back. But
in a big thicket you caught by?
No, that was the first hog or third hog ship. That was the first actual hog she caught by herself where the cur dogs wasn't caught. Me and Tanner caught 2 shoats about the size of that 3-legged hog we caught. Back to back, we caught 2 of them. Cur dogs had it caught, but I sent her in there just for confidence booster. She caught a hog in a pen. But the first one she ever been sent to where dogs was baying and she was by herself was that toothy motherfucker I caught in that thicket.
That was a pretty good hog.
And don't get me wrong, the first time I sent her in there, she went and smoked him.
People don't realize that those, in my opinion, just an opinion, are about the hardest ones to catch. I think I told you earlier in the year on a Facebook Live you were doing, Alan. Yeah. Roughest hog I caught this year went 189 on scales.
He was over 2.
That's not a big hog. That's
that's the one that it was the my cover photo for the podcast I did.
We were in a tournament, and actually JB was hunting with me. He saw it.
He'll be on tomorrow. We'll be talking.
Yeah, he was all there, and he went 189 and 190 on the scale. That's still to this day this year so far roughest hog I've caught.
No, that's that 16-hour-old track I talk so much shit about. I'm dead ass serious. That hog had not been at that feeder in 16 hours.
So that's what you're going by.
That's what I'm going by. I know that's not what happened.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
I know Honda winded him. I know for a fact. But that track was 16 hours old at that feeder, so take it how you want. But no, they went and made that hog in his bed, 400 yards from the feeder, and we walked in there. I had Honda and Claude, my 2 cur dogs, and I had her. I just got her. She was like 3 days old. Yeah. I had her for about 3 days. We walked in there. I had her vested up, everything. I sent her, and I could see the hog sitting there, but all I could see was his head sticking out of that little thicket he was in. She smoked him. Boom. She smoked him. She went about 5 foot up in the air, and he broke and run. And I was like, fuck. Her feet hit the ground, and she left with him. And I had my collar and everything on her. She didn't know what a tone was. Well, I wasn't going to shock her. I tried toning her. She didn't know what it was. Well, she left. And she made it about 900 yards. And they came up close to the edge of a road before they made a bend back towards the river. Well, I got up. She was coming up on the edge of that road. And I made it up there. She heard the truck. She came back out to us. And I called her. And that's whenever she was cut from the corner of her mouth back to about mid-cheekbone.
Is that that red spot you talk about on her cheek?
Yeah, that one you can look at right there. Well, I grabbed her. I took her vest off. It was hot. It was summertime. I took her vest off, and I threw her back in the buggy. And whenever we was walking out, I told that old boy that I was hunting with, the least guy, I've never met him a day in my life, and messaged me on Facebook. I went out there, and I went hunting with him. He don't hog hunt. He runs beagles.
Not Trace Davis. There's no way it could be him, right?
No, Trace. No, this guy's got better dogs.
I'm just talking shit because Trace missed out. He wanted to go run some daggone rabbits.
Yeah, this dog's got better dogs than Trace. No, I want to say his name's Bart. I know his name's Bart, but I want to say it might be Young. He's cool as a cucumber, man. I mean, he's a good guy, and that's a place we'll be able to go hunt after deer season. He's invited us back. I'm not going back with just my dogs because I impressed him. I want to bring y'all back with me. So we keep continuing to get the invite, But whenever we was walking out, I told him, I said, man, I'm sorry. I said, we're not going to stop that hog again. And I straight up told him that. And that was me. I doubted my dogs on that situation. And sure enough, they went a little over a mile and stopped him again. And we headed towards them. They bayed. We headed towards them. I picked her up. And she was cut across the corner of her mouth. And I think she had a poke in her chest or something. Nothing bad, like nothing life-threatening or nothing like that. But she was out of that mouth. She was bleeding bad because it caught her tongue too. A tongue bleeds like an ear.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's weird. I took her vest off, threw her back in the buggy. We pulled up there, and he said, "What are we doing?" I said, "They're bayed right there." We pulled up like 75 yards from them on a little dido leash trail going to the river. Not even a side-by-side trail. Like I was mowing shit down to get in there. We pulled up there, and I started putting her vest back on her. He don't hog hunt.
Yeah,
He's never hog hunted, nothing like that. He said, "You sending her back again?" And I said, "Hell yeah, I'm sending her back again." I said, "There ain't nothing life-threatening. She's fine." "I don't know about that, man. She's bleeding." I said, "She's fine." Like, I mean, yeah, she's bleeding, but
as a hog hunter, y'all know what he's talking about.
She ain't bleeding now. I mean, yeah, she got blood coming out of her. It's a fresh cut. It's 30 minutes old at the most. It ain't clotted up or nothing. It's just the corner of her mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Her chest wasn't bleeding at all. It was just a high cut on her chest or a little.
Hold on, Colby done daggum. Drop the mic already.
I'm talking with my hands, man. or a little,
Hold on, Colby. Let me stop you in there and ask you a question real quick. Now, when you mentioned in there that the dogs wasn't going to be able to stop it again. Okay, and for me, I do got to ask that because I've had that happen a lot to where and I'm asking you this, me to you, because I haven't had the chance to ask everybody this, and I would like input from anybody here. But a lot of times my bulldog has missed, and we've maybe been able to stop it one more time, but majority of the time we don't. Now, is that a normal thing for dog, or my dog's just shitty because they can't stop it again?
No,
or is that sometimes normal?
Whenever I told him that was out of experience with me, and I've dealt with that a lot. You send a bulldog into a bay, and everybody can. They might have. I'm quite sure everybody's got better dogs than me. But you send a bulldog into a bay, and it breaks and runs. 95% of the time, you're not stopping that hog ever again.
Okay. So
on that run, you might go back the next day and run the same hog and stop him and catch him.
Yeah.
But after that bulldog goes there and hits and makes confrontation, 95% of the time, you're not stopping him again.
Yeah.
And that's what I told that guy. And it's damn near, at that point, I want to say it was probably 100% of the time with the dogs that I own now, I'm not stopping him again.
Yeah. All right, Kenneth, I want some input from you on that if you don't mind. Do you mind talking to us a little bit about the hog? Say you go to a bay. I just talked to everybody. You're
not too
potentially far? Yeah, you are too far. Hold on.
Oh shit! I gotta get
Try
back.
to stay by, if you can, by Kenneth a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Hey, we're working with what we got here, okay?
Come on.
But I asked Kenneth. I said same thing I asked Colby. When your bulldog goes in there and they miss and that hog breaks, or for example, mine's like fucking 3 for 12 lately. Does that hog
round
breaks?
for a new bulldog?
No, I'm keeping. I done told you I'm keeping that motherfucker, but he ain't cutting it for anybody else. But he gonna work on my yard. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. But and that hog breaks. Is it normal for them dogs to never stop that hog again, or what's your input on that?
It's pretty Let me get that off. I'd agree with Colby. It's pretty rare to, I guess, stay with it and bait again. Not more or less staying on that exact hole, because it's like I think I was talking about it earlier this morning. You jump a boar hog or a bar, and in my opinion, around the house, if you don't bait it within 20-30 minutes, there's a very good chance you getting slung off on sows and shoats. And I think it's what happened this morning with that spotted hog. Well, I said this morning earlier, and I believe the whole time they're running, they're looking for something to sling them dogs off of.
Yeah.
And just by the house, there's so many freaking dang sows and shoats. And men's kill, we kind of try to half-ass manage the hogs, so we don't kill nothing. So there's probably a little more than average on the sows and shoats. They run 600, 800, 900 yards. The farther they run, I'm like, God dang it, they about to get on some freaking sows and pigs.
Tkeil's the absolute worst on relaying a message to let everybody know. I got no. I got to give him shit because we was in the woods earlier, like I said, and luckily there was a younger guy that could dispatch of his first hog. But I said, "Oh man, can we cut it back out or what's the deal?" He said, "Nah, man, we got to kill him." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yep." And that kid goes, "How are we gonna drag this hog out of here?" That hog was how big, Tkeil? Like 20, 30 pounds. We're like, yeah, we're not worried about that, bud. But yeah, I was like, gosh damn it. We get back to the next hog. They're like, yeah, we can tie him up and keep him. I'm like, well, shit. I wish I knew that.
Well, I got told to send a picture of it dead.
Oh, he was told. Yeah. That's that fucking cup.
Not for me.
Cup game.
Told him
Not to call your dogs off of it because the guy wanted them out of there.
But here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna do something new, and I'm gonna put him on the spot right now. I'm gonna have Colby, since he's been buddies with Tanner for a while. I want them to kind of talk about how Tanner got into hog hunting and just do a little introduction with himself and let them share stories back and forth that man. These guys are a great group of people to hunt with, but I wanna let them talk about it a little bit, and I'm gonna see how just handing the mic to someone else and letting them talk about it, see how it goes. You gotta ask them a bunch of questions. Now, have fun.
Oh damn! Don't ask them about the groomsman speech at your wedding, because I don't remember that one.
I don't remember it either. Y'all got me fucked up.
I got the mic took from me.
Hey, can you stand right
no,
there?
Tanner had hunted. I want to say what Cody Carlisle.
Yeah.
And them a little bit.
And all them the river bottom boys from Maryville.
But he had hunted a little bit. Well, Tanner graduated high school when he was like in 5th grade, I think.
Here we fucking go.
That means I'm pretty sure Tanner dropped out of high school in 5th grade. He dropped out of school. He dropped out of school like kindergarten. But no, we became pretty good buddies. Honestly, I don't even remember how the hell we met.
I think it was Instagram. I'd see all them. I would refresh my Instagram, and then next thing I'd see was Colby Bushnell in a pair of football pants in a mirror, flexing.
And he was like, "Damn, this motherfucker looks good."
I was like, "What is this goofy motherfucker doing?"
Well, we ended up linking up, becoming good buddies, and I hog hunted at the time. Well, Tanner coon hunted, which I coon hunted at the time too. Well, so we started coon hunting together a little bit. He had a dog named Luke.
Luke, yeah.
Then I had a dog named Bozo at the time. And we coon hunted with a guy named Nick Smith. Nick Smith, he's pretty high up in the coon hunting world. And we got linked up with dogs on that. And me and Tanner just hit it off. We became pretty good buddies. And then, what dogs did I have when you first started hunting with me? I know that red jip.
Snook, 600.
The red jip.
What red jip?
That rough motherfucker.
Yeah,
man, you caught a hog with that across the lawn.
It was. I'm sorry. It was Snook. Cody. It was Snook, Cody, 600, and that red jip.
But Cody was young.
Mm-hmm.
We hit it all, started hunting together or whatever, and which at the beginning we mostly coon hunted together. And then I think Luke died, didn't he?
No, he got hit by a car.
Yeah, he got killed.
Crossing the highway.
Well, that entered our coon hunting days. So,
look, he's just fucking going for my throat. Fuck me.
They're gonna love it. I promise. That's
well, there's no more competition in coon hunting, so we had to figure something else out. So no, we started hog hunting together, and
no,
we caught a lot of hogs together. At the beginning, we never caught no big hogs together, nothing like that. But I mean, we had some memorable hunts. Hell,
let's start. Don't you give away the funny ones yet.
You want to hear a funny one?
Not yet.
We'll get there in a second. I'll let you tell it. I was 17, and I had some kind of hip shit where it didn't work. Well, I was on crutches, and me and Tanner went hog hunting one night, and I had Snook,
Cody,
and there was a field over by the school that always stayed rooted up. We pulled up there and sent dogs in there. Was that whenever we seen the big hogs cross?
Yeah.
We seen some big hogs cross the road in front of us.
We seen them. We shined them in the field.
We turned dogs loose. We ended up catching a white pig. I'm talking a ghost white, solid white pig, about like a Hanes t-shirt white.
30, 40 pounds.
No, it wasn't even that. I got a picture of it. Some of it was like 10 pounds. Maybe. But this little motherfucker was mean. The little boar hog. We cut him, marked him, turned him back loose. I still this day ain't seen him. And then, what was another good one we caught together?
The night I wrecked the night I wrecked
Red Rocket. That was a...
He said wreck the what?
My red rocket.
Was that the funny story?
Probably.
Don't tell the funny one. Or do whatever y'all want to do. Sorry, I just want to save the funny one.
We can save that to the end.
I'll tell this part, and then he can finish it out, because it starts from whenever we started coon hunting together.
Oh, okay.
Well, me and Tanner went hunting one night by the house. That we'd rode around all night. I had school. Tanner didn't. He had fucking work. He's like 13. Lineman.
Damn.
No, he had work. I think I was a junior in high school. And his mama told him he had a curfew, and my mama told me we had a curfew. Well, we passed our curfew, and we still ain't found shit. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. Our curfews was at 9. Well, my mama called, and his mama called right around the same time, wondering where the hell we're at. We're headed home. So we was headed back to the house. We was in my little truck.
We was cutting through a lease back to the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
We was in my little truck I called Spit and Spatter.
the dog's barking.
Yeah. But we was in my little truck I called Spit and Spatter. We was headed back, and I had my head hanging out the window just in case there were some fresh tracks. Well, I seen some tracks. I locked up the brakes, and I looked, and they was going to Tanner's side. I said, Tanner, look out your window. He looked. I did like that. Tanner went, fuck it. We're already in trouble.
Yeah, no shit. What's the word?
So it was Snook and Cody.
Mm-hmm.
We dropped them two out, and it wasn't no big track.
That was before we could buy. Before I was old enough to buy alcohol.
Oh, the beginning of the story, I stole a.
We gotta figure that shit out now too. We gotta figure this.
Before we went hunting, I stole a gallon of or whatever the fucking vodka bottles come in, the fifth or whatever.
Yeah.
And me and him went to the Y and bought a bunch of orange juice. So that's what we was drinking all night.
We was making mimosas.
No, we was making screwdrivers.
Look, this motherfucker's trying to talk it up, but it's mimosa.
It was screwdrivers. Mimosas is based.
Orange
juice and vodka is mimosa.
No, it's
Mimosa,
not. Orange juice and champagne.
Oh,
it's
champagne. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Brother, I didn't have no money.
Same shit. I didn't have no money either. I was having to get shit out of a fucking ashtray. Yeah, I had to get fucking.
But we turned loose, and it was quick. We caught this hog. It was a little old show. It wasn't nothing big to brag about. Caught the hog, made it back to the truck. We headed to the house like nothing ever even happened. We was already both in trouble, but our little fuck it, whatever. It didn't matter because it was 20 minutes. We was caught back in the truck. We made it back to the house. I dropped Tanner, pulled up. Tanner got in his truck and left. I got out of the shower and I laid down in bed. Tanner called me and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Laying down. Why? What's wrong?" I need you to come pull me off the ditch. I just wrecked the Red Rocket in front of the Mexican's house.
So what was the Red Rocket? I mean, did we already cover this part?
It was a single cab 2-wheel drive Nissan.
Oh, shit.
I had buckshots on the front and slicks in the front, or buckshots in the back and slicks on the front. And it was a 5-speed.
Oh man.
If whenever you got into it, if you got past third gear and you was still moving, you poured fuel to it. So you coming out of it.
Bounce back to whenever he first got his little blemish. Before he came to humpback. Whenever we was coon hunting with Nick.
Oh yeah.
You and your brother about to get on here in a minute, so be ready. Tkeil's rapping tonight. Shit.
Yeah, he said
Hey, y'all stay tuned. Tkeil's fucking doing a record with 50 Cent.
Have y'all seen that old boy on TikTok with the dig rig with the beard? That's gonna be Tkeil tonight. Huh?
Finish your line.
I gotta get Tanner to start lying because I done ran out.
Hey, hold on, no, we gotta finish the Red Rocket story. You ready?
That's what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Y'all got fucking. They gotta smoke some
so
fags.
We was coon hunting. I ain't gonna say where, because we wasn't supposed to be there.
You gotta edit that out now.
But we wasn't supposed to be where the hell we was hog hunting out either.
Edit that out too. But we was coon hunting, and dogs, they struck like right off the road, and we all had a little deal like we would just fuck with each other and just be like, boom, my dog struck first. Well, I had my cousin with me. Colby had a buddy of his with him too, and then Nick had, I think, his cousin or some shit with him. Well, dogs, they're like moving, and I was like, man, there ain't no way they run a fucking coon. Well, we went all the way around, and we was in the bottom of a hill, and Colby's in front of me, I'm in the middle, and all of a sudden we're standing in the highway, and all you hear is just a power stroke just shifting gears. And he come over the top of that hill and never let off. And all you hear about 20 yards till he got the back of my truck. I walked to the other side, and all you hear is just tires just, and it just bloom in the back of my truck.
Who was it?
That other guy that was hunting with us.
Oh.
And I hadn't done caught my dog. He was in a box, but I had one of them winter boxes, like the
ones that
fucking insulated and everything else.
Yeah.
And he molested the back of my truck. Well, he backs up.
Don't forget about Brad in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah, Brad was in the passenger seat sleeping, and
he's with you, or
yeah, he was in the truck whenever he hit him,
oh my God.
and his head just hit the dash and come back, and he jumps out. He was like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "You just got hit, brother." And he said, "Who hit us?" I was like, "He did." Well, that other buddy of ours, he done got out the truck, and he's punching his hood and everything. His bumper is like literally just pushing his tire. That's it. The back of my truck is molested. Like there's nothing fucking left. Like it like bent it up, and the tailgate was like fucking just dragging the ground. Well, I'm sitting there. I was like, he just killed my dog. I walked over there. Dog's he's sitting in the back just chilling, like nothing happened. I was like, damn.
This guy had a coffee can welded for his exhaust.
He took a Folgers coffee can,
The old metal one.
the metal one, and welded it to his exhaust. It was one of them 7.3s. He welded it to there.
You know how many kids right now are listening to that? And I promise you, they just heard that. They're like,
Oh,
these are guys that hog hunt. I'm going to go fucking do this shit now.
No, we was coon
I'm
hunters.
telling
That
you.
time.
well,
Coon hunters.
we was coon hunting then. Well, we all, like I told Nick, I said, dude, it ain't no big deal. And he's just sitting there punching his truck. I don't know how he didn't break his hand. Well, finally, we go ahead and get dogs caught. And yeah, we finally get dogs caught. And, you know, we're fixing to go all our separate ways. We're fixing to knock on daylight. I told Brad, I said, God damn it, I said, I'm fucking hungry.
And one of the dogs,
I said, we're going to the Waffle Shop.
whenever the wreck happened, one of the dogs was treated where it was not supposed to be, for sure.
Oh,
It wasn't Chick-fil-A or anything stupid like that, was
oh no.
No, we was a long ways from a restaurant at that time, but
But we left from there. We finagled my tailgate to where it'd close. Well, we're headed to the house, and I get on the highway, and I start rolling. We pull up to the Waffle Shop, and I heard something. I just rolled my window down, and I heard something dragging behind the truck. Well, I didn't think nothing of it, and shoot, whenever we found a parking spot, my tailgate been dragging by a cable for about 15 miles. There ain't no paint left on it. So I got to the house. My mama come out there and griped me out and everything else. Well, like 2 or 3 days later, I went and met Colby and them, and we met at the store. It was you and Glenn and Spit Spider.
mm-hmm.
I pulled up there, and Colby's dad and them got out. He just looks at my truck.
Hunting on 3 bridges.
He said, "Motherfucker."
Who molested?
He said, "Who molested this motherfucker?" But oh yeah, that was where it started, and it ended up at the Mexican's place.
Yeah. All right. Well,
He scorpioned that sumbitch in a culvert.
so that was.
Well, I left his house, and I wasn't drunk.
We didn't have enough to get drunk.
I was trying to get my damn auxiliary cord to sit there in my phone, because you know if they get a bend to them, they'll go to cutting out. Well, I was sitting there trying to do that, and it fell in the floorboard. Well, I reached down and went to grab it, and the next thing I know, I was in a ditch, and I went whoop up in the air, and when I landed back down, I said, "Fuck it, we finna ride it out." And then we weren't riding that. We hit a concrete culvert, and we just stuck it.
That's all
Who
right.
is that?
No, it's good. It's good. Hey, shit happens while we're doing it. It's still going.
But yeah, that was the end of the Red Rocket. So if anybody wants to buy a '96 Nissan, it's sitting in a pasture right now.
Yeah, how many people probably?
Head gasket's blown.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Okay, so it was that covers the funny side, right?
Oh yeah,
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
We got to cover his biggest hog, 744 pounds.
Whose?
fucking hello.
I'm just bullshitting. What's your biggest hog you got? Well, Colby's fucking interviewing you, but I'm very curious on what your biggest one is.
Probably
the biggest one.
Hey,
y'all caught
yes,
whenever you
in the river bottom. Yeah,
it's on scale. You had to have had it weighed.
No, we didn't. Well,
no, they don't count because I didn't weigh.
Well, trust me, we had to change it because.
No, well, yeah.
talking about weighing it with him or weighing it with somebody else.
No, it doesn't
somebody
matter
else.
who, anybody.
As long as
Probably
else, that one you and Carlisle caught.
Yeah, the biggest one that we caught was 352, and I mean he was a bull roll. We took him in a fucking dog box, and when we got him out to the shop, he was blowing the top of it was a homemade welded dog box.
Yeah.
And he was pushing the top out of it whenever we got him out.
So Colby welded it?
No. Well, yeah, probably.
No,
Probably, yeah.
not me. No, I've seen pictures of hog. That was a big hog.
Really?
He was a good hog. He had decent teeth. He was just a
Big,
a good,
sassy,
fat, stocky. He was a good one.
So, okay, well, let's talk about the biggest one y'all caught together. I mean, I think more people would be more interested in that because y'all can tell the story a little bit about it. And then after that, we'll cut it off, and then I want to get the brothers on real quick.
I don't know. We've caught some pretty good male hogs together. I don't think we've ever caught a good bar.
No. Well, I mean, other than that one that when Chewy got killed, but I mean, he was like 240, I think. He was like 240, 242, something like that.
252. I got a picture of scales on that one. that was a pretty good hog. We caught I want to say we caught a boar hog that was bigger than that, which obviously we didn't weigh it.
That was the one that when what's his face come with us, and I had to go to get Sambo. That fucking rank ass boar hog.
Oh yeah,
and I got pulled over by the cops.
Yeah,
I ain't shitting you. I got pulled over by the cops on the fucking side by side.
Dalton Thetford is the guy that was hunting with me.
Yeah.
Tanner was hunting with. That was whenever SJ fucking made that turkey noise in the back of that field. Whenever he made that rally.
Hey, and there was swine in the back.
I'm telling you, this dog sounded just like a turkey.
And it just all you heard was just oh. But he ended up pulling one out and winning that lease. Well, Cody had that sow stretched out too. Remember that?
Yeah, that was the first hog we caught.
Yeah, and then we went around to SJ.
Caught that hog with Cody, and SJ went to the back, made turkey noises, and
we went back there.
Big male hog. Well, actually, no. SJ left and was running a hog, and Cody went and made the big male hog after we caught that sow. We caught that hog with Cody, and SJ came to Cody.
I thought it was SJ.
No, SJ was running that hog. We was in, never mind, I can't say. We was in
we was in a field.
Yeah. No, we was on the block of pines behind that field.
There was a little field in front.
Well, actually, no, I can say that because I had permission.
It was privately
owned. We was in the Hankey pastures. I had permission at that time. I don't anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was in like 2014.
But I mean, other than that, I don't shoot.
But we didn't put him on scales. He was well over 2.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get outbid.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh no.
Where'd we end that? Sorry, y'all.
Kenneth's been sitting there eyeballing me wanting this mic so bad.
Okay. All right, y'all. What I'm gonna do?
He's waiting on his chance.
Oh shit! Of course, I had a phone call, 318 number, whatever.
What happened? Mother bitch.
Hey, I want to get Kenneth and Tkeil on here for a little bit. Hold on. we got some crazy shit going on right now,
I get
y'all.
an ear infection this time when I call in. You paying me? Mountain balloon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're cold.
All right, so what just happened? I don't even know what the fuck happened, but I'm telling you.
His beer, he spilled it. No, he spilled it, then threw it on me.
So there's alcohol abuse involved. Is all I gotta say.
We're not abusing it.
But I want to get Tkeil and Kenneth on here for a little bit. Where's that other one?
No, so what you said, the brothers.
Oh, the brothers. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got one of them.
He's got none.
What?
No, I don't.
No.
I got
Oh, okay.
No, never mind.
Can y'all stand right here, please?
6 o'clock.
Hey, and there's another guest I'm gonna try to get to come on here for a little bit. He's a younger kid. Y'all give him a break. I'm gonna have Tkeil try to ask him a few questions. If he's not interested, he don't have to come on here. But I want to hear some stories from Tkeil and Kenneth.
What do you want to hear?
Don't forget about Carrie.
Well, we're gonna start off with how much you learned from me. What I done taught you?
What not to do. What not to do.
Hey, you learned something.
Oh, what you want to know?
All right. So we've covered everything with both y'all. First of all, I wanted to have y'all. Hold on, let me make sure we're good. Yeah, y'all can hear me. I'm gonna have to stand here close for a second. But we've covered where y'all come from and everything like that. But man, something I gained a lot of respect.
Born in Africa.
Something I just gained a lot of respect for Tkeil from is him and I was just sitting over there talking a little bit about getting these youth into something. You know, a lot of youth, I want to word this right because I don't want to make anybody look bad, but a lot of youth don't have people growing up or have somebody to help them a little bit. You know, can y'all kind of talk about it? Y'all's childhood, was it great? I mean, talk about going into the hunting wise. Don't get into any details that are going to offend anybody.
No, I mean, as far as
how important it is to have somebody to
know you can call and be there.
Yeah. Talk about that for a minute, and then we'll get into the dogs.
Well, as far as, I mean, just a leader in life itself, I guess. I mean, it makes a big difference. I mean, when you don't feel like you have nobody to call, look forward to, look up to, ask questions, whatever it may be. I mean, I think that's when you kind of start veering off the wrong path, you know. But as far as in the woods, it makes a big difference. Me and Tkeil was blessed enough to, you know, be, like I said in my podcast, we was born in the dogs, you know, game dogs, bulldogs. Yeah. My dad, he had all kind of dogs, and he taught us from the jump as far as trying to figure out how to work, what to fool with and what not to fool with, and you know, what to look for in a dog, putting the work into a dog, and, you know, getting the results out of it. You know, just figuring out what you like, and I feel like he put us a few years ahead of the game. You know, just showing us, leading us work. You know, just pretty much figuring out what we wanted to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, y'all seem to be doing great. I mean, y'all really are. Now, Tkeil, you know, dude, you've been the fucking funny one. Man, y'all, and it's fucking true. I finally hunted with him. Tkeil's the dick around one, fuck it, we're going to do this. But hey, man, he's taking on with this younger kid. He's helping him out. I'm not saying that on this podcast. He's helping out with this younger kid. He has tagging along. It's like his little brother is what I'm being told. The kid's been great, man. He's been a trooper. I think he's been into every single bay, crawling through the woods. Am I right?
Yeah. I didn't go until the last one when he said him and Alan was going, and he came back missing a couple pieces of his shirt. Looked like. Who's gave him some binoculars? So I told me y'all didn't have any.
That was me.
He gonna be seeing all this. But yeah. So I mean, man, you're doing great with them. I like to see the young ones out in the woods, man. I respect it a lot. I think it's awesome. But let's get into talking about y'all's dogs, man. I want to hear some good stories between y'all that y'all remember. Let's hear the craziest shit you two catching a hog together was. And have we already covered it on the podcast? So I gotta ask.
Well, catching the hog. Let me tell you this. Me and my buddy actually took Tkeil's dog Duke hunting one. I think it was a weekday. So I loaded this dog up, and me and a buddy named Tyler decided to go hunting. I want to say we were still in school, but anyhow, so I take Tkeil's dog and one of mine, which Tkeil's dog was the main one at the time, and I load this dog up. And we go to the spot, turn loose, jump a hog, and cut a long story short, he goes and goes and goes and goes, and I lose communication with him. I call my dad because he was hunting with us at the time, and so anyhow, he kind of made the calls, told me what to do, what we needed to do, and so I called him. I said, "Hey, I can't get communication with this dog. I've lost this dog. I ain't tracked it in over an hour. I don't know where he's at. I mean, what do I need to do?" He said, "I'll be out there in a minute." So anyhow, me and Tyler, I don't want to say his last name. We was out there hunting. I just waiting around on him, and we hear somebody coming down the gravel. And my dad at the time had a Dodge Cummins, and so I knew it was him. Well, he pulls up with a lunchbox, a red Igloo ice chest, like you take to work. Put your lunch in.
You got to spin, make sure it opens up right. Yeah.
Well, he pulls up with that. I was like, "The hell?" I'm thinking he's coming to help us find this dog. He said, "Don't come back home till you have that dog." I opened that lunchbox. It's got 2 sandwiches and 2 bags of chips. I said,
And the light. It was light in there.
Yeah, it was the light. I said, "He ain't bullshitting, Tyler." I said, "He brought us something to eat." I said, "We can't go home till we find this dog." And luckily, we ride down the gravel, probably not even a mile, and it's just pure luck. We come up to a curve kind of veers to the left. That sucker runs across. I see a hole. I said, "There's a dang hole. It's a good hole." And look up, and he wasn't far behind it. He crossed it, or was about to cross the gravel, and I was able to run in front of him and cut him off. But that was a pretty funny ordeal. Got brought a lunch and told, "Don't come back home till we got the dog." I didn't eat it. Didn't have to eat it. Luckily, I found him pretty quick.
He ain't gonna tell the other one. He took.
Let's hear yours.
He took Duke, the male dog he's talking about, in his Jet Bella. Well, he had a 4-seater Razor. The Razors don't got a real big bed.
Oh, I already know this.
Well,
He said, "Fuck."
about midnight one night, I don't know. I think me and my parents were cooking or something. We were still out about midnight one night. We hear cop sirens coming. We didn't know what was going on. They always fly by the house. Well, you go past my parents' house about a quarter mile. There's a real sharp curve. Well, you can see a light bar kind of fly around that curve, and we were sitting there, and all of a sudden gravel goes a flying and everything. Well, Kenneth flies in the yard in that 4-seater Ranger. It's a hog hanging off the side and 2 dogs in the back. And he just,
I don't know how I didn't sling them dogs out.
well, he just, my dad had a shop. Well, I knew what he was doing. He slid up in that shop. I slammed the door, and it wasn't 20 seconds later. The cop came by. "Have y'all seen this buggy?" And he was asking, we was like, "No, what's going on?" "Well, I've been chasing him for 20 or 30 minutes. He went through downtown, past the stores and everything. He's got a hog hanging off the side, and he came this way. If y'all seen him come by, call me and let me know."
I went down 165.
The highway. That's like Dad just get mad. Dad'd be getting up for work. Kenneth worked in the oil field then, and
What parish y'all live in?
That's all.
snitch. Anyways, Dad'd be getting up for work, and Kenneth be putting dogs up. You gonna get enough of it staying out all damn night running them dogs. And they didn't get into it in the morning. We ain't got to cut it. They can listen. But Kenneth said, told woman, "I can't make a dog with it sitting on the chain."
Dude, back then I had, I'm not ashamed to say it.
Hold on, wait. Let me make sure we're right here. So you're fucking running dogs all the time, right? Is what we're getting at.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Okay. Now I want to make sure everybody knew that you're fucking non-stop hunting.
7 nights a week.
Yeah.
Or 5 nights a week, and then
Get
Saturday
home
and
just
Sunday.
long enough to take a shower and go to work. Hell, half the time probably
And
didn't take a shower.
and worked on the workover rig. It was rough.
And
man.
back then I had absolute shitbred dogs. I mean, probably had bulldog in them. Freaking couldn't tell you what was all in them. And I was catching hogs with them. And as far as, I think me and Michael Spiller talked about this, as far as the time you hunted when you was younger, and the dogs you had bred, just you could kind of swap it to what to today's time, as far as hunting as much as you were able to back then with the better bred dogs.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be freaking outstanding. I believe.
Yeah.
I have better bred dogs now, but I don't, I drive a log truck now, so I can't afford to stay out all night hunting and mess around getting that log truck tired and run somebody over, hurt myself.
We talked about that for grip track the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It eats me up.
I mean,
I want to hunt every freaking evening I get home from work, but I can't make myself do it.
me, Kenneth, and which Clint. I mean, 3:30 in the morning, we're texting. I mean, every morning we getting up,
Guys, I work
getting
nights.
ready.
Y'all get to take 3:30 in the morning.
Well, I'm just saying though, people don't realize that, like in them log, because like right now, I mean, where we work at, me and Kenneth, it never failed. We never have to a job where he ain't driving an hour, hour and a half, even 2 hours everywhere. So,
Yeah.
so Kenneth drives 2 hours to start working. People don't realize that. So we don't hunt as much. Don't get me wrong, and I'd like to. And every once in a while, I slip out there, and I remember why.
Like the awful lot.
During the week, it never fails. There ain't no quick hunt in the week during the work night.
I got rich, bought a big fancy house.
Shit.
Yeah.
Far from
big
rich.
Fancy house, big fancy truck.
Well, let's
Big
hear
fancy dog.
Let's
That's a lot too.
let's hear some more. Let's hear some more good ones. What do y'all want to hear? Shit. We covered your hunting story.
I'll tell you the biggest hog we weighed. We and I ain't gonna say his name. We actually ended up getting some buddies kicked off their lease. We went out there.
What
and
the fuck, for real?
there were some old.
Explain that part too. Then.
There were some old men at hog hunting out there, and they worked hogs. Me and Kenneth was young. We was in high school. Actually, I was a freshman, and we were young, but went out there hunting. And they invited us out there, and
I'm listening. I swear.
I turned Duke loose. Kenneth turned his jip loose. Well, his jip makes loops and come back. She kind of feels around with Kenneth getting a little annoyed with her, where she just. I think your dogs are bait. I hear him.
Oh, I don't even know where my Garmin is. He's got my
There's
Garmin.
6 tents out
Hey,
there.
Bud,
Listen,
are the dogs barking?
Buckwheat.
if you listen, I can hear him.
Buckwheat.
Not his.
Hey, you got one of mine on there?
Yeah, he's been sitting right there. He just had bark on
Where
him.
the dog's at?
Anyways,
Feel free to talk about the shit.
I mean, they're
Yeah, we're still hunting at the moment, guys. So bear with us.
honey, not there out there. But
Yeah, he is 0.6 that way.
anyway, she comes back by. It just rained, and
They was all just here.
but
Yes, dog.
his dog shows bait, and that Ridgeback and Chow, whatever that dog was, me and Kenneth talked.
I think
We
he was chow. He had about half of it, 3/4 of his tongue was blue.
We talked them people
So, I mean,
at the pound
The
out
only
of
breed
him.
I know that has
He was a
that.
good dog.
They're supposed to be fucking mean too.
He wasn't mean. He's a big old baby.
He was. You could snap on him. So.
But anyway, she was out there baiting. We sent him out there. Well, he went to baiting too. He went to baiting too. He's out there and go looking at big old bar hog. I'm talking about had some shanks on him. The only thing we got's a 38 pistol, and Kenneth shoots and he charges him. Kenneth climbs a tree, and about the time he gets to the top of that tree bends back over. And luckily, that dog we had that caught hogs, I didn't call him a catch dog, he caught it. But we put him on a scale, and it was an old scale. It went up to 350 pounds. I got the picture of it. His head, like his jaw, was still laid on the concrete at that little skinning rack, and he'd bottomed that scale out at 350. And I ain't gonna say he was.
What would you think? Let's hear a realistic number. A very realistic. I want to hear yours. I really want to have y'all both whisper it so we can see how accurate it would be.
Big as he was, and like I said, his ears and jaws and everything was on the ground. I ain't never put my hands personally on a 400-pound hog that I know of, but
they say to add, what is it on the head? 10%. So if the head and jaw and everything's still on the ground, you said maxed out at 350, right?
I mean, he was, like I said, we was winching him up and it was maxed out. I got the picture of it, and
It was a spring scale.
Huh?
It was a spring scale, and his teeth were still raking the concrete as we were winching him up, and it was a 350-pound scale, and it was bottomed out before we got him off the concrete. But, I don't know.
Let's say
yeah,
That
I hear.
dog.
They're bait.
Yeah.
They're bait up or
He's
what?
gonna go guide a fucking mountain lion hunt.
They're still sitting in the same area.
6'11".
Wait, hold on.
They say that the hog's head is 20% of
No,
his
you
body
ain't got- he
weight.
ain't got-
Hog's head is pretty heavy, especially on the parts.
You got
Oh,
him
Big
picked up.
hog.
Everything on.
The big hog, the one I caught behind Braden's house, I cut the head off a European
He's
mountain.
running it.
His
Running
head
it.
is
He's
Okay.
barking
26
at it though. I
pounds,
heard him close.
Yeah, I heard him a while ago too.
0.57.
and he was
Honey said
307.
2 bars.
So
Level 2 bark.
307. His head
Level
weighs
2.
60
She gets to level 3, she's
pounds.
baby.
That's what I figured with that hog. We were sitting there, and
Sorry, we gotta finish that.
with that hog, I was willing to bet that most of his head was on the ground. We could have added another 50 pounds with it. 'Cause, I mean, he was a good blooded. Well, it looked just like that hog that ran across his gas. When I got the picture, he was a pretty yellow and black spotted hog. Good, long, blooded
Did y'all
hog.
mount it or?
Uh-uh.
what?
I got a
Skull
skull
mount.
mount off of it.
Okay.
I don't want people to think, because they said the head was breaking the ground, where I said mine was the hips. I skinned mine from the head.
Well, we were just
waiting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be honest,
dead. I killed him.
This one was dead too,
his
but we just cut up right there behind the tendon.
Sorry, let's make sure we covered it. We probably already did. Hey, y'all, we've been partaking to some adult beverages, so I want to make sure we're covered on the. Wait, what did we think it was between y'all two? My wife and I get in these debates all the fucking time. I'm like, baby, it was like 180. She's like, fuck now, it's only 130.
I'm gonna say, and I like to kind of undershoot hogs, but I'm gonna say he was 380, 390. I was gonna say for sure 380. Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. The only reason I'm gonna agree is because you got to take 10% for the head, is what they say.
Yeah.
Right?
He bought him out
at
350 scale.
If you're saying
and I can show the picture of him. Like I said, his where where jaws get fat. I'd say that for sure.
So you're at 385. Y'all are in a very reasonable.
This hog right here. This is the biggest hog we put hands on, but he didn't hit the scales. We caught him on Christmas Eve night.
I don't know if the
head can believe this crap.
We caught this, and it's a freaking boar. We caught him on Christmas Eve night.
The one I caught was a boar hog too.
We went hunting with my buddy.
A
really.
His head was 60 pounds. He was 307.
Yeah. We went hunting with a really good buddy of mine, Sap. We call him Sap.
This
I hope he ends up listening to this.
Boar.
Is that what you want me to have on?
I don't know. He probably won't do it. But anyhow, I can't stand spotted dog, Sap.
Look like that.
But anyways,
he climbed out of a 6 foot.
He has some freaking real nice
fence.
But anyhow,
you can see the mug on
we were hunting one night. December. It was 2017, maybe.
Yeah, 2017.
And
he's bigger than that bar that bought him.
I actually give Sap hell. That dog right there in the background behind that hole was.
Hey, can you send me that picture? Because I'll put. We're gonna try to. This. By the way, everybody. Sorry. Remember where you're at, Kenneth.
Yeah.
This podcast, I'm gonna try to get it released soon for y'all, because trust me, the y'all on Snapper wanting to see how the hunt's going. I haven't been posting any hogs that we've caught. I don't think anybody in our group has.
I just posted a couple of
days. One on the creek.
Yeah, we're gonna we'll get through talking about it the whole night. We all plan on hunting the night together, so I'm gonna try to get it out. They're welcome to post whatever they want. I'm not telling them not to, but I'm trying to release everything at once.
You got some pretty good footage of today, so I mean, I figured that.
I've only posted one picture of
one big post.
Yeah, I've got. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm sure they can hear that fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah, you might need to edit that out then.
But no, we was hunting with my buddy Sap, and every now and then he'll just get the urge to want to go hunt at night. What do you hear, dog? He'll want to go hunt at night, so we loaded up and went hunting the spot and Tanny Hill, which is loaded with hogs over around Tanny Hill, 505 area.
Yeah, well, we went that night. I don't know if you remember. It's in it was a real nice house, backyard. What was it, 80 acres?
It wasn't much at all. So anyhow, we go to this spot and turn loose, and Sap had an old spotted dog he called Hope. A real nice dog. She'd go hunt.
These are Catahoula's.
Full Catahoula, as far as I know. And not registered.
With the old blockheads and shit?
Yeah, little small ears, blockheads, not no scrawny, pencil nose freaking dogs. But anyhow, and I got to give it to them. They probably to this day still some of the best spotted dogs I've seen. They would go hunt. Turn them loose right here, they'd leave them go hunt. And end up bayed. But anyhow, she went out there and made around and come back. I think she did. Or she may have still been out. I had a dog called Diesel. Actually had some bulldog in him, and they went out there and made around. He did come back. I sent him back out in the woods, and he went and hit the same track he left that on, and probably went maybe a little farther. So anyhow, he gets out there and he was loud. He ends up baying. I said, that's Diesel. And he said, no, Hope's been out there. That ain't no hog. And get him loaded up, please. So anyhow, I said it. And that dog, I can't take credit for trash breaking, training that dog as far as not to run deer. But I think Sap tried to say that ain't no hog. I said, that's a hog, I promise you. Just open that box.
I mean, you thought they know we're live.
Yeah. No, she's weird.
Come on.
Yeah, she was over in this block whenever I think he bayed. She wasn't even with him.
He's in there by a pond or something.
But so anyhow, I want to say he tried to say it wasn't a hog. His dog went out there and anyway, he ended up baying. And cut a long story short, we go out there and get up closer to him, 100 yards or so, and he's still sitting bulldogs. Dude, it's an absolute freaking stud. I mean, I think he was laying down or crouched down or something to hog, and still
legs out from under, but he was
around knee high.
God,
And Sap's minding Tkeil's height, like he's minding Tkeil's height, but he's a big guy, strong too. And I mess with him all the time. I snuck up behind him, went to grab him. I was like, "Got your ass now." That sucker just goes, boom, just gets me off. I said, "Never mind." So anyhow, he said, "Big hog, Kenny, big hog." And he hog hunts, and I mean, if he says big hog, it's a big hog. And I go in there and I said, "Oh shit!" And like Tkeil said, we didn't get to weigh him. We caught him, tied him up, made a few more drops anyways, kind of celebrated, took pictures with the hog and left, Sap put him in his pen. So I called Sap the next morning.
No, he called us like 6 that morning. Man, you ain't gonna believe this.
No, I called him and said, he may have called me, but anyhow, just checking on the hog. And Sap, he'll mess with me every now and then. He said, "Kenneth, he gone." I said, "Seriously, Sap, is he all right?" He said, "Kenneth," he said, "this hog gone." And Sap had a pretty well built pen, probably freaking.
It was 2
4.5, 5 foot high.
No, it was 2 pallets. You know the pallets?
Was this a tournament hunt?
No, just joy hunt.
Oh, okay.
For like 5 years in a row, we made a Christmas Eve hunt, and I'll be honest, if we go hunt Christmas Eve this year, we're probably gonna catch a good hog the way it's been going. But it was a real good. It was actually an old horse pen he had, but it was the pallets or whatever. It was 2 pallets high, so however high that is, I mean 6, 8 feet, whatever.
Where's your dog?
How far?
That he's in.
Tell us if he trees up.
He's still moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like Tkeil said, I mean, we made it. I don't know if we made it this past Christmas, but kind of made it. Since we caught that hog, we've done it every year. And I want to say it was 2017.
Yeah.
So I thought he was messing with me. He said, "Kenneth, he's gone." I said, "Sap, there's no way." And he had a good pen, a built pen, holding pen. I said, "Dude, there's no way that hog's gone." He said, "Kenneth," he said, I ain't bullshitting, this hog's gone." Well, he sent me some videos or pictures, like mud going up the side of the fence where the hog climbed it.
He didn't bust out or nothing.
We didn't get to weigh this hog, but this hog was every bit of. And I don't even want to say it because people, there ain't no wild hog
Show me
for
with your hands at least. What you think it was?
easy.
If we've ever put hands on one, it was definitely him.
Easy. And dude, I'm talking that picture Tkeil showed you is on front of a 500 or 520 Foreman. And dude, we was heading back to the truck, and if you let go of the handlebars, the four just went to doing this because the tires were bowed out.
Yeah.
And actually, I think Sap tried to load it up on the trailer with the hog on the 4-wheeler, and I think he broke a tie rod.
He did.
That's how
I was
heavy
just about to
it was.
say he broke the tie rod. Then he ended up having to winch it up on there. We had to keep the wheel straight, and he couldn't. It wouldn't pull up on there. We had to winch it.
Now,
up
like
on there.
going up some ramps, not just trying to wrap up the trailer, like going up some ramps, and it broke a tie rod on the 4-wheeler.
God damn.
And he messed
We
up some
posted
dogs
that picture
pretty
on
good.
Facebook, and a bunch of people commented. They were little guys. They're sitting at the back of the 4-wheeler.
That's had all kinds of stuff.
Well, if you look at the picture real close, me and Kenneth's got our hands on the handlebars, and we ain't the tallest people in the world. I mean, like I'm 6'2", he's 6'4". Oh no, these guys. You can go look at the post. People are saying we got to be like 5'8", 5'9". I'm like, no, he was a good hog.
Damn.
That's definitely going to be the biggest hog we caught, but we didn't get to weigh it. And as to my knowledge, which he probably done died of old age, but he's still roaming the woods right now. If he ain't dead, he's still. If somebody shoots that
How
hog.
many years ago was this?
2017, so 9 years, or going on 9 years.
I doubt he is. If he is, he's definitely not as big as he once was.
Damn, man.
And he was big and had real big teeth, so he's probably an older hog then. So he's probably going down or dead. But I think we were going to cut him, and I don't know what we had planned with him, but anyways, I thought Sap was messing with me, but he wasn't. I actually went to his house later on that day, and he was gone.
But like Ken said, there's mudslides going up the side of that fence where I said, he didn't bust out or nothing, didn't tear it down or nothing. That hog, I mean, if I wouldn't have saw it, I wouldn't have believed it. But he climbed out of the 5-6 foot for sure, and maybe taller, but he climbed over.
You still tracking him?
And left. And for about the next year or two, because where he lives at the end of his road, it turns to a big hunting lease, and it's nothing but woods back there. But for next year or two, they got pictures of him. Freaking monster.
He's gonna go to sleep.
We got some hunting to do still tonight.
Well, here we go. We've covered a little bit about Kenneth and Tkeil. I'm probably gonna bring some more people on here in a minute, but hey, bud, you want to come on and talk for a second with Tkeil?
Oh yeah.
You don't have to just talk about your first hunt. What you thought about it?
No, first hunt.
It's a second hunt, but
sorry,
he told me earlier.
Sorry, your hunt with us.
He told me earlier.
First hunt with us.
You
With
don't,
everybody.
you don't have to if you don't want to. All right, come on. You got to put the Garmin up though, because you're like me. You'll stare at that Garmin.
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
we'll be mid-conversation. They're
hey,
bathed.
dogs are bathed.
He's treated level 2 barking.
We gotta go to the pipeline.
We're here, bud. Well, shit, drop more dogs.
Earlier, I told him, I said,
He caught on quick though.
I said, just let them dogs go. Earlier, if y'all see me kept grabbing them and walking, I don't want to do it. I said, just let them go. No, they need to go this way. I said, all right. I send them in there, they'll come out. I said, just let them go.
That work?
No, they need to go that way. That's where the hogs are laid up at.
You are the first. Scoot over just a little bit.
That's the
You're
way I
the
wanted to
first
go, but he kept
youngin'
wanting
we've
to go
had
in
on
there.
this podcast so far. So, you come with Tkeil today. I'm gonna let him talk with you a little bit. You know, tell him how you ain't gotta. Don't be nervous or nothing. I know you probably are, but feel free to talk to everybody. Tell us how you liked it. What your favorite parts were. Let Tkeil talk to you. What's the best part you like so far?
Just think about it. What's your favorite part of the day? Putting hands on it, getting the control of Garmin, turning dogs out. What?
All of it.
All of it.
He likes it.
That's what I'm talking about. What do you think about it? We caught more hogs today than you had with me.
Uh-huh.
Which hog was your favorite? Which bay was your favorite?
Bay.
Yeah.
Definitely not the first one.
Why not?
Because we went like 200 yards through. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4.
Yeah, well, 400 yards.
Then when we got in there, Alan tied 2 legs up and he sat on it and he was right in the briar thicket and he got up quick. But
What did you have to say when you sat in that briar thicket? Or here, let Tkeil ask.
Yeah,
They can't
yeah.
hear me.
what'd you have to say when you had to sit in that briar thicket on that first hole?
Remember what he said?
My butt hurt.
We were walking in there and all you heard was ow. That one got me in the butt. No, right when we got there, when I called you about needing a bulldog, and I said we need the bulldog, whatever. We were sitting there, and right on the outside of it, I don't know what, 40 yards from it, Alan. We were sitting there, kind of a little bit open.
Figure out what the hell it
Yeah,
was?
probably 40 yards from it. It was a little bit open, and Alan said, "I'm gonna crawl in there, and I'll let you know." I said, "All right." And I kind of hung back with Jason in case it, was a good hole and it broke and ran towards it. I said, "Jace, get by a tree." I said, he's like, "Why?" I said, "Because if it charges you, you're going to have to be able to get up it." Well, he sits there. Alan goes crawling there, and he falls behind him. I said, "Jace, get by a tree." Well, I'm by one. I said, "No, it was a rotten vine." I said, "If you go up it, it's not going to work." Well, he hangs back, and Alan, it was bad. It wasn't thick, but it was thick.
It was thick.
It was thick, but it was all vines and briars
It
though.
wasn't outrageous.
No, it wasn't outrageous. It was just all briars and vines. Well, Alan bust down some briars, and Jace was right behind him, kind of squatted down to go behind him, and all I heard was, "That one went in my butt." I said, "I told you to get back."
He did. He said that. Yeah.
That one me and Tanner went through.
But
a while ago.
you enjoyed it today or what?
Not the last one.
Uh-huh.
You gonna come back?
I kind of wanted to grab the first one.
Well, Alan, you did. Alan let you.
No, like,
You made Alan tie it up, but he let you.
If you come back,
I almost stabbed it today.
First.
Yeah, you can't say that. You gotta say you got to take your first
Yeah,
haul.
dispatch. Say
Yeah, dispatch.
it.
Yeah.
You got to dispatch. I don't care. I'm leaving it in there because it's a kid. If they want to, whatever, that's fine.
How you feel about dispatching your first haul with Alan today?
I don't know.
Oh,
We left it in there.
I know.
well, yeah,
We can't
I
say that.
gotta take that shit out.
Yeah, we got to. We can't be telling people that, Jace. Appreciate the honesty.
They're gonna be like, Alan, really?
They gonna get online and Kenneth's
Yeah.
rump.
We could talk about a lack of communication on that one though, Tkeil.
Yeah, Jace.
What?
You the one said it. No, it was me. But
Let's talk about. So we covered. What's the best thing you've seen today out of these dogs? I want to hear it from your perspective.
What's the best thing you think you've seen out of the dogs?
Them dogs, not these.
The first hog that we got, we found like 25 minutes. Like they got onto it.
It was quick, yeah. I mean that.
Which it was heavy, dude. In that little range.
And you'll learn for future references.
That's a lot of stuff for him. He's like,
I know.
Yeah. What?
But for future references, that I hate to say it like this because it was my dogs. I ain't trying to take credit, but that should have happened. You'll learn the more you hunt with us. What's impressive is when all the dogs was beat down through there and got hogs up and stirred them up, and the other dogs like Kenneth's and tying hogs, Tanner dogs did go back through there and bait some hogs. That's you'll learn. That's what's impressive. But
who's your favorite dog?
Yeah, who's your favorite dogs you've seen today?
Who you think's the best dogs out of this whole deal?
Here, you gotta ask him, Tkeil, so everybody can hear it.
Yeah, all dogs you've seen today. Who's your favorite or best, whatever you want to call it? You can be honest. You ain't gonna hurt Colby's feelings.
I ain't got a dog here besides my bulldog.
It's gonna be from 2B Hog Dogs. We already know.
Oh, he already told me. We pulled up here and I turned my dogs out. When we was walking up that gas line, you don't want to go get Dixie and Knothead? Go get them. Sure.
Oh, that's it.
Which one? I hear you say.
You got to pick one. I make everybody do it. Everybody that comes on got to pick one dog.
One dog. Your favorite dog out of all the dogs here. Who's your favorite? Who you think's the go-getter?
Dixie.
Okay.
And I'll agree with you.
Sometimes.
Yellow dog.
Don't retract so
Which
you get
one's
snacks
Dixie
on the way
again?
home.
Hey, and you can edit this out. Believe it or not, the dog's got like not even an eighth of Catahoula in her, and she came out spotted.
Really?
She's got the same mama as Willie Grizz and all them. Yeah.
So, couple more. We got to get a couple more. What can y'all think?
Let me think.
I know it's hard. Come on, bro.
We got 30 minutes.
Yeah, we still got. It's all right. We can do a little bit more here later. I mean, I can talk with some of y'all too, and we can start bullshitting.
Y'all gotta save about 10 minutes for Tracy.
No, I'm giving him 5.
2.
That is gonna have me losing my
What do you think about them thick spots? Because you followed Alan and y'all left me. What do you think about that? Going in and out of them. You like doing that? You'd rather avoid it or what?
Going through the thickets?
Yeah.
Yes.
You like it?
No.
Oh, okay. What do you think about trying to keep up with Alan and Alan getting off track going back to the buggy?
Oh.
We ended up 400 yards. 40 yards the wrong way. No, but I mean, what? I'm trying to think of how to ask. It's easier to talk to older people.
Oh, just ask.
Talk to a younger kid. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just don't know exact questions.
Yeah, I know.
Understand it. What was your favorite moment of today?
Yeah, what was your favorite moment of the day?
Man, I'm so glad y'all are here to help us this one. Riding around on the buggy, looking at the Garmin, looking through the binoculars.
What's one moment that keeps clicking in your head that you keep thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, it could be turning dogs out when they first bathe.
The pipeline.
Yeah,
watching that hog.
Us coming down to this pipeline and seeing a big pig that was yellow and black spots running across.
A good colored hog.
It was a pretty hog in that sun.
Big one.
They got about halfway across there and called another gear.
Yeah. So that was you like that? Okay. And when you seen that hog cross, what dogs did you want to drop?
Dixie and Knothead.
Yeah, I figured. We gotta make sure we know that one.
We dropped all the dogs though.
We
dumped the box.
We did. Well, I say we dumped the box. Actually, all we had was Dixie.
We was all gone.
Yeah. We dumped Kenneth's 4 and your 2, and
Hell,
first time they bathed.
I done turned cars off. I done took them off.
Oh shit!
And I was trying to turn them back on. Well,
when we was
I kicked them out, and I was like, well, I said, if they're gonna take it and they go with them, I know where they at. I'm not worried about them.
They bathed him pretty quick at first, and then he broke and ran, and it got rough in there.
All right, Bud, to give everybody a little insight, I heard something big about you. Maybe this is something you'll want to talk about. I heard you're a badass baseball player. Let Tkeil talk to you about it a little bit.
Yeah, because me and him got in debate one day, we'll call it argument. He said he could strike me out. I said, well, all pitches can you throw? So tell him what you told me.
I can throw slurve, circle change, 2-seam, 4-seam.
I don't know what he's talking about. I played baseball.
Yeah. I know all the rest of it said circle change.
What do you call it?
Circle change.
Circle change.
No, it's a circle change up.
A bending ball and a knuckleball.
And what was your
11.
yeah? What was your last travel ball season? What was your batting average? Do you remember?
Like 823.
At how many at bats did you have versus strikeouts? Do you remember?
8 out of 10.
No, I think it was like
8 out of
100
10.
something at bats. But no.
Basically,
Like 123 at bats.
And what was strikeouts to that?
5.
5. Yeah, 123 at bats and 5 strikeouts.
I struck out because of my sister.
So
Saying
she
if
told
I
you-
hit a home run, I'd get $100.
Which sister?
Whiffly.
Yeah, we're gonna put that on there too.
So that comes out of your pocket?
No. His sisters.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But you gonna go back hunting with Alan or what?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go back?
I guess.
You need to come down to the river, dude. You think that thicket's bad? You're going to hate me.
Oh yeah, no. You won't hate him because he's gonna. When you go to the bay, he's gonna be trying to fish. So he'd love that. He'd love to listen to him. You love to listen to the bay and fish, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, bud.
All right. Well, edit this out. Can I do my own segment?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Colby, I want you to get on there and ask Alan some questions.
Hey, by the way, everybody, he did good, man. This is the first time we've done a... Colby, come a little closer, please. This is the first time we've... I fucking knew it. Right once I said, come a little closer, baby. Can I lay you down? I don't know how the fuck it goes. Something like that. I appreciate it, bud. Oh, I'm sure. But, man, hey, y'all, I really got to appreciate this younger gentleman coming on. He's been on, I said every bay, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this dude's a trooper. I mean, basic stuff out of a kid. I'm an honest guy, these thickets hurt a little bit. We all get it. But guess what? He pushed through it. So anybody that's got excuses out there, hey, I got a 10-year-old kid, I'm still leaving him at home. I got an 11-year-old kid, 12, 13, whatever. Get these kids out in the woods, y'all, man. Shit bothers me so bad when people are like, well, my kids are just playing video games or whatever the hell the case may be, y'all. Load them daggum kids up and let's go hunt. Let's go run some dogs, man. Anybody's welcome with me at any time. Now, within reason, because I need like another boat or y'all going to have to bring a buggy. I can't load everybody up. I'm going to try to continue these hunts as much as I can. I'm going to try to get, this group of guys is great. When Germany comes down here, I'm most definitely going to bring down Kenneth, Tkeil, Colby, as well as Tanner's been great. They've all been very inviting. One of the most inviting hunts I've ever been on. Oh, shit, we're at Tanner's spot. Okay. Well, Colby fucking talked about it like it was his, So
I was just relaying pictures.
No, he didn't do that. I'm not gonna make him believe that. But he did send us a few pictures of some good looking hogs. So
and we caught some good looking hogs today.
Yeah, for sure. That black one with some red spots. It looked like everybody's saying brown, but I'd say
no, that's black. That's black with red spots.
You'd agree?
I'd agree. Very minimum red spots, but it's got some red spots on it.
All right, hammer me down.
All right, so
no gay intended.
What made you decide that you wanted to get into hog hunting?
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this. What made me decide to get into hog hunting was...
Before you start, I know you're a dog man. You're into the duck dogs and training dogs and everything like that. But
yes, sir.
Where did you become interested in the hog hunting business?
Okay, so actually, as a matter of fact, I was 100% against hog hunting. As everybody, I've said in the previous podcast, this doesn't really talk about what got me into hog hunting. It kind of just says why I don't know. Let me answer it right. I'm not going to try to go off like I'm the one interviewing, but
I'm interviewing you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So I went to a hog hunt and not a hog hunt. I went to a guy I seen with Hog Dogs. He was hog hunting, and I seen him, and I was like, "Hey, man, what's all that stuff on them dogs?" I was with my wife, and he said, "Man, them's bay vests, whatever." And I'm gonna make this very long story short.
This short shit like your
this is
new
true.
Wife.
Yeah. This is my wife I'm with now. Yes. We weren't married at the time.
I wasn't meaning that wrong.
No. That's fine. This is 3 years ago.
I know you lived in Kansas at one
because
point in
2
time,
years
so I was
ago.
wondering if it was something whenever you was in Kansas or whatever.
No. So I seen these vests and stuff, and my wife's like, "Oh, those are Hog Dogs." I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, them are piece of shit people to put dogs in those situations, man. And I had my lab. We were duck hunting. We were in the middle of in the afternoon. By the way, I guided waterfowl hunts and whatever. So I was duck hunting, and I already duck hunted that morning, shot some ducks. I was waiting for the evening hunt. And, yeah, you're allowed one bag limit a day. I already know. I'm not putting myself up to get in trouble. Trust me, I didn't shoot my limit in the morning, so I was going back for the evening just to cover everything. But,
bullshit.
I promise. I was worried about losing my guide license and shit. I was like, fuck, I ain't doing all
So was you guiding in Louisiana or?
This was Louisiana at the time, yes.
Who's you guiding for?
They're no longer around, but 777, which is there's 777 out of, there's a dog kennel.
I ain't gonna lie, the only guide surface I know of is Rainey's.
Rainey guides fish.
Well, he did guide for, no, he don't anymore, I don't think, but he did guide ducks for a little while.
Okay, yeah, and then I helped out at 737 as well. So there's two separate, 737 is, they were out of Welsh, Louisiana area. But I guided in Great Bend, Kansas area, down in Arkansas, and then a little bit in Nebraska for waterfowl hunts. Now, I went from doing all that, man. I loved it, of course, but I had my dog, and then I seen these Hog Dogs, whatever, and I was kind of talking some shit. He's like, I didn't talk shit. He's like, these vests right here, they'll protect a dog. And I said, really? Shit, I'm going to get into it. I was like, damn, if you can protect a dog by putting a vest on it, that's what I'm going to do. So I got into it. My wife and I, like everybody knows, spent a bunch of money. We bought every single vest you can buy before we took the dogs out. We bought every collar we could buy. We did everything by the book. Now, that's really what got me into hog hunting. Was just meeting that gentleman, finding out that you can actually protect a dog, which is true, by the way. Everybody knows.
Where did you meet him at?
So I was on the Sabine River hunting ducks. I was doing a fun hunt with my wife. We shot a few wood ducks that morning, and I happened to drive back up, and then I happened to see these guys going by with a bunch of dogs with vests on. And that's what really struck my curiosity as to, man, this shit seems pretty cool, pretty legit.
Was that one of the gentlemen that you had reached out to whenever you was getting into it that didn't want nothing to do with it?
Exactly. Yep. Now we don't, I talked to him. He's a pretty good guy. He really is. He's helped me out actually pulled me out before and done a couple things. But I did, I've reached out to him in the beginning, and I get it now. I do 100% why nobody would want you to hunt with him. I do understand completely. It wasn't that he didn't want me to hunt with him. We've actually hunted together now before, but at the time, I understand completely.
Well, so we agree to disagree on that. I don't understand that part because I'm a person. Anybody can hunt me anytime they want to. Now, it might not go farther than the first time, but anybody's welcome to hunt with me at least once. Yeah.
But you Colby, with y'all, I do gotta say, man, y'all are a fucking great bunch to hunt with, man. I've hunted with lots of people, and I'm not pulling y'all's chain. I have hunted with people that are, y'all can't see me on this podcast, but I'm putting my hand way up high, and I'm saying high on the level that everybody swears and worships by. And if there's anybody y'all really need to be reaching out to, it's my biggest supporters, which is 2B Hog Dogs, Kenneth and Tkeil, Colby Bushnell, dude. These guys, and no offense, Tanner, I just met you today. I don't want to take no offense, but I appreciate you. I really do. But the most welcoming I've had is these guys that are really true to the woods. I got to tell you that. They've been absolute true to the woods. They have dogs. They go to the woods. They hunt, and we're producing hogs. I mean,
so
I like hunting, drinking beer, and visiting.
So we'll reiterate this. I brought a bulldog today.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my Jip. She's on puppies right now.
Which we're pulling out tonight to go hunt.
I asked you. I asked Kenneth. I asked y'all's opinion on it. So I'm going to break her out tonight.
Oh, honey.
But I didn't bring my male dog. He's fat and out of shape. He's fucking obese. I'm afraid of cardiac arrest on him. He's so fat. But I came hunting today because I love hunting with Kenneth and Tkeil.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they got damn good dogs. Tanner's Oakdale dog. He's a good dog. I enjoy hunting behind him. And I enjoy hunting behind people's dogs and catching hogs behind them just the same as I do catching hogs behind my dogs.
Yes.
I don't have to have my dog to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't bring my dogs because I don't want to make excuses of why my dogs didn't go find the hogs that Kenneth and Tkeil's dogs did or Tanner's dog did. You know, I just, my dogs is at home, so I'm going to say they could do it.
Yeah.
Well, they probably couldn't, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't have to make no excuses about it.
Yeah. No,
So I just left him at home. No, I did leave him at home because we had a bunch of dogs coming. And me and Tanner talked about it last night while I was at work before I started actually working because I did work last night. But me and Tanner talked about it last night. There was a bunch of dogs coming. And Tanner's actually the one that came up with the idea about this evening, tonight. Well, I'll bring my dogs, which doesn't mean we're going to catch more hogs or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I didn't want to bring my dogs this morning. I didn't know because me and Tanner talked about it last night about pulling Honda off for puppies. They're 4 weeks old to hunt today. And hell, we've been hunting since 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we met up around 6:30, 6:40 this morning. You and I was there before fucking 6.
Yeah, we was there at 5. You pulled up at 5:37. We was supposed to meet between 5:30 and 6.
Yeah.
Tanner got there at 6:30.
Like you said,
Tkeil was late to meet Kenneth. They got there at 6:53.
Yeah. Man, it's been a hell of a start to this hunt, though. But fuck, man, it's been good.
But anyways, back to questions on you. So you told me how you got started into it, who got you, whatever. So what made you choose the bloodline of dogs that you got?
Oh, I did
Not the bloodline you got. I know Newt's not a full-blooded plot, whatever.
Yeah.
What made you just stone cold hard dick plot?
Well, so I looked them up originally, and I can't sit here and lie to everybody because I would have a plot on my couch. I would have a plot hound on my couch, like literally. I mean,
y'all asked me to interview
y'all gotta understand. There's fucking a bunch of shit going on in the background. But I was a plot guy, as in I'd have one as a pet. I didn't give a shit, which is a very bad idea. Do not get a fucking plot as a pet. Make sure you can run them sons of bitches, whatever. But I did look them up, and in general, I did research. I made sure that it was the right dog for what I was trying to get into. I got fooled by a bunch of people, was buying a bunch of shit, and a lot of them. Okay, a lot of them wasn't even true bred plots. I fucking bought a bunch of bullshit that wasn't even plots, and I got rid of them. Then I started venturing out to other dogs. But what made me specifically on plots is I hunted behind 2 of them. My buddy out of Texas, and his dogs were just astrofucking-nomical. And he goes, "This is where they came out of." I said, "Gosh damn, I've kind of seen something about them, So I did more research into it, and I just decided to go with the Bayou Cajun Plot Hound. I mean, it was just.
Man, I've heard good things about the Bayou Cajun plots. I've never owned one. I think you own one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Trace owns one now. That's
I've had 5.
7 months old. That he's rolling. The first time he went out, he bait a hog. They caught a big bar. Not by him by himself, by no means, but
yeah,
he was involved. He ran a track, whatever. I mean, Bayou Cajun plot. They got a name for themselves. And like I brought up to you about my buddy that lives in Oklahoma that does the bear dogs.
Yeah.
I walked on his yard, and he's plot. He's a plot guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a blonde plot?
Yeah, no, it's buckskin.
Buckskin.
Yeah. They're very, very rare. Very rare.
He had buckskins on his yard. The full blown, just old school plot on his yard. And this man is he's got some sure enough fucking dogs.
Yeah.
He don't hog hunt. He hog hunts to keep his dogs conditioned.
Yeah.
But he's a sure enough bear guy, and he keeps up with his bloodlines. Like he's tally book, fucking notes and everything like you do. Like he keeps up with everything.
Yeah.
And if y'all ever want a bear hunt, and I'll tell y'all right now, hit up Josh Price.
Okay.
New Mexico. There's another state he does it in. I don't remember what it is, but he is a sure enough bear guide. Knows what the fuck he's doing. He's got good dogs, and he's a sure enough deal. And he has got some fine plots. And it's not the black plots like the
blackwood,
like what your shirt is, just slick black. It's the old school red brindle plots, the buckskins. I mean, he's got some fine yonder dogs.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, what else am I going to ask you?
It's hard, ain't it?
All right, so
what did he think about being down here?
That's what I was fixing to ask him. All right, so you hunt out of the boat a lot.
Yeah.
So did you choose to hunt out of the boat? Is that just where you have most of your land to hunt?
Yeah. It's way more accessible out of a boat for me. Up in that area, man, I've called leases, and one of them specifically told me, he said, yeah, man, you can join, blah, 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 or the wife did. And then the husband called me later. He said, what's your name, sir? You know, we'll take your payment tonight. And I said, Alan Adams. He said, nope, you hunt way too much. You're not getting on our lease. And he was straight up. He was like, I'm an older man. We have a lot of hog hunters. And if you're going to hunt 5 to 7 days a week, you're not joining this lease. And he straight up told me that.
So how did you feel?
So I pretty much stick to the river.
How did you feel coming out of the river from boat dogs? I'm not calling your dogs boat dogs, but you know, like hunt out of the river. That's how your dogs hunt. That's how that's their their what the fuck you call it? Their forte.
Yeah.
Versus coming here where you're hunting which this isn't what I normally hunt, or Tanner or anybody hunts.
Yeah,
pastures and little pine blocks and shit in between it.
Yeah.
How was the land difference from the water difference?
Yeah, so man,
your dog, he's cut down.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
He's not cut down guys like he's dying or nothing like that. But
no,
he's sore. He's sore today. His pads is half ran off.
31.01 miles.
No, you ran 31 miles last night. What time did you get home?
I started at fucking 11 in the morning, and we finished the hog at 8:30 something. I don't know. I had to look at the Garmin exact times. But yeah, I mean, I kept everything.
He ran all day yesterday, and end of the night, and he brought the same dog hunt today, which got cut last night.
Yeah.
And he lost a lot of blood last night.
It wasn't
a bad, like a life-threatening cut by no means.
No.
But it's just in a bad spot where it's on his front end. That's where they put all the weight on.
Yeah.
It was in the muscle, and the dog didn't perform like he normally performs because he's sore. He's wore out.
Yeah, to be honest with everybody on the podcast.
I'm not asking you like how versus, with how your dogs perform by no means. I'm just asking how was the change for you personally?
Yeah.
Hunting off out of water versus hunting on land.
Yeah. So I want to start out with, I have literally absolute zero excuses to make on my end. I'm not going to sit here and make them. Newt jumped straight out. He started bleeding. The guys were like, well, maybe he got cut, because I put him his vest on him and maybe it cut him back open. He started leaking pretty good. So I was like, well, shit, I'll put him back up. And I did for a little bit. And I mean, I've been told you got to push these dogs and push them. It'll make them better. But that's besides the point.
Newt was at the point today where
he still tried to go. When
he tried to go. Hell, he didn't sit at your feet. He still went several hundred yards, whatever made a loop.
Yeah,
but
he's not
what
right
you
now.
normally
No.
I pay attention to the small things, like when Alan was walking on the lead and he went to bark and pull on the lead.
Yeah. He wants
to. He tried until he got out there and went to move it. He started hurting.
Yeah, and I'm like y'all. I hate excuses more than the next person because I hear it all the time with a lot of people.
That's why I don't bring my dogs whenever I hunt with Kenneth and Tkeil.
But Kenneth and Tkeil got some jam up dogs, man. They do, and this will tell y'all.
You can't compete with them, man.
Well, everybody that's hunted with me, they'll know by me stating this fact right here how bad Newt is legitimately hurt. Is he won't even honor a bay right now. He literally will. Like he's fucked up.
He'll get excited, but that's about the amount of it. And then whenever he gets excited, he lays right.
Yeah, he's fucking hurt. He's hurting. And I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta doctor him up.
Not
y'all.
for
I'm
fucking
guilty.
dog abuse or he's hunting too hard like that. It's a little tiny fucking cut that's in his front shoulder.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't think would bother a dog as bad as it does, but it does.
Yeah. So let's cover, like we said, we cover the hunting change now, y'all. This is. I hate to say it, but yes, it is easier than the river. And the only reason why
this is easier than anywhere we all hunt.
Yeah. And I'm not talking bad about it. I'm very thankful for being here. First of all, Tanner, thank you once again. This block of woods has been fun. But I'm gonna be honest, yeah, that's exact. Tkeil said it in the background. This fucking shit's a little thick, y'all.
It is.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
Walk in
to keep these dogs in here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're all looking at dogs' ears here in a little bit, and they're a little scraped up. I have not went to a bay yet that I have not had to crawl at some point to them.
I ain't gotta worry about looking at my dogs. Their ears ain't fucked up. They're sitting in the house.
Motherfucker, shit.
My bulldog's a little muddy.
Yeah, no, hey man, shout out to your bulldog again, man. That's some good shit. But I'm telling you, we got to get old Shiloh's hanging ass in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
we got to get him in a couple. But
gonna get his pony share tonight.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was amazed by her what she did tonight because the amount of time I put into her. I've literally put no time into her at all.
Yeah.
Because I mean. Everybody here knows I don't hunt. I don't hunt a whole bunch. I do. Like, I might go 3 weeks straight where I hunt 5 days a week, and then I leave for 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't get to hunt like Tkeil them do. I'm not saying they got shitty jobs. Like they make good money.
Yeah.
They got good jobs where they're able to hunt.
Yeah.
I fucked up and chose a career that I did where I'm not able to be home. So I don't have the ability to hunt my dogs like they do.
Yeah, for sure.
In which if I hunted my dogs 5 days a week, the whole 2 years and 4 years they've been alive, I still wouldn't be able to compare to Kenneth and Tkeil's dogs.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's the case. I think if you stay in the woods enough, you'll be all right.
No, I mean I don't have no issues. I catch the fuck out of hogs by myself. But Kenneth and Tkeil just came out here, and the only person here they've hunted with, their dogs they ever hunted with was me.
Fuck.
Then some bitches just shine.
Yeah. They do. They got.
No, I will say that. I will say this. They didn't hunt like they did the last 2 times I hunted with them. I will say that. But them motherfuckers hunted.
And they caught hogs.
We caught hogs with
them.
We
still ain't done, y'all. Shit. Hey, listen, everybody. I'm pulling Colby off this motherfucker. We done hit our mark for this one. Because I got to save Colby a little bit for when Trace gets with us.
Oh, you don't want that.
So I'm going to pull it off. Hey, y'all, I appreciate everybody listening in once again. I couldn't thank anybody more. Now, if y'all are interested with coming on a hunt and Colby will quit fucking with shit, hey, don't ask me to go hunt with me. Figure out a hunt. We'll all go meet up. We'll go hunt somewhere, and I'd like to bring some guys so y'all can see some good dog work.
What's gonna do?
All right, y'all.
Look, Tkeil said he was gonna rap tonight.
Yeah, so
hey, you got a rap
hit
for
that freestyle.
I said before it got dark. Y'all wait.
Shit.
Bubba, I can still see the sky.
All right, y'all, we done. We out for now.
Oh.